Alright guys, today we're talking about a game that came out on the Oculus Quest called Sweet Surrender. So this game came out today for $24.99 in the Oculus Quest, and this game is a roguelike shooter. So a lot of us are familiar with roguelikes. Basically things are procedurally generated, so you basically go in there and enemies are not always in the same place, the levels aren't designed in the same way, and you're trying to get into the game and go in as far as possible, get the highest scores possible, and you don't know what's going to happen on each turn. So it's set in a dystopian mega tower, and you're basically fighting all these robots off and using these explosives, these melee weapons, these guns, and you're upgrading yourself as you go through these levels to take down the machines that are hunting you and find a way to basically last through these procedurally generated levels. This game has an adventure mode that you're obviously trying to get through and beat, and then there's also a daily run, so each day you can come in here and kind of do your daily run and try to get in as far as possible. So let's go ahead and dive into some gameplay.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, here we are with Sweet Surrender, as you're seeing right here on the main menu. We have the tutorial, which I've already done. We got the adventure mode, which is the main run of the game. And then there's daily runs that you can do to get on the leaderboards and stuff like that. As you can see, there's leaderboards for the adventure mode and daily run. Of course, I'm playing this on early release, so this isn't live yet. And so yeah, let's go ahead and go into adventure mode. Let's see how we do. So this is a roguelike game, as we talked about before. So all the levels are procedurally generated, and you're basically trying to make it in as far as possible. You start off with this pistol, as you're seeing. You can do some upgrades on here as you find them. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. Then you can also look at your map. If you turn your hand around, that will show you the map of where you are. Just like it shows it there. Those are the robots, as you can see. I hear another one somewhere, I thought. Maybe not. You can pick up these little pieces of the robots and stuff, fling them around. Here's an upgrade part, medium gear. Pick that up. So once you clear a room, you can actually leave it. This door would have been closed if you don't clear all the enemies in the room first. You can't just leave. But we got some lasers going on in here, so we gotta get by that without getting hit. That's some health, so you could pick this up and use the trigger to use it, or you can kind of just keep it there when you need it. So we'll keep that there when we need it. Almost got killed. Let's just go ahead and go straight. Got some enemies here. We could blow those up too, as we just did. Oh, we took some health. We were too close to it. Speaking of health, now we can show you. You can use this and get some health back. Just like that. What have we got here? Looks like this is to see. This is where you use your credits that you picked up, like I did before. So over here, you got some health. You can put this down here. Heavy ammunition. Or health. So we'll do heavy ammunition. Looks like a little chip, and then you can put that on your hand here, right there. So you can upgrade each hand there, as you can see. So let's upgrade both, because each hand is independent. So if you have two weapons, now we have heavy ammo on both. Bullet deals slightly more damage, so you can see that. But depending on where you're holding your gun is depending on where that takes effect. So if you want it on both, you're gonna want it on both. All right, so let's go back up. Alright, here we go. down to reload, as you guys are seeing. You don't have to like do any crazy thing, you just do that. And see how it says clear the room first? So there must be an enemy somewhere. Oh, he's behind me. We got a lot of damage in that one. What do we got here? Looks like we got an upgrade. Firepower. Deals 20% more damage. Alright, so we'll put that right here with our pistol. There we go. Oh, was there somebody behind me? Shit, there was somebody on the left of me. So there you go. That's a run of what you can kind of think about how this game works. Killed by a grapple bow, about how many kills I got, how many bullets I shot, how long I lasted, the damage taken, damage dealt. You can do a quick restart or go to home base. If you go to home base, you'll be right back into here. This is like your home base that you first start at. Grappling bots were built. So these are kind of the enemies that I've seen. And this is kind of like your home base. As you unlock more weapons, I'm sure that they appear here as you unlock them, so you can kind of take them into battle. But this is like your base of operations. If we go back to the main menu here and pull it up here, that was the adventure mode. So you can you can see that, and then that's how you get into the leaderboard. So you can see now a bunch of people are now showing up. Now that I actually went through an adventure mode completely, you can see how that works there. Daily run, we'll do a daily run here real quick. So daily run for today, for example, everybody starts and everybody has one daily run and they try to get to the leaderboard and see how far they can actually get. So let's see how we do here. Obviously, you start with no equipment or anything because you're obviously starting over. Hence why it's a roguelike. See how it says clear the room first and you can't leave, just like I was talking about. So it's not like you can cheat. I was just sitting there. Damn it. See if there's anything up here. What's this? Nothing. Oh, here we go. Looks like a grenade. Stick your grenade. Hold on to that. Oh, this is where we went before. Here we go. Let's go straight. Where we go? Oh, saw a new enemy there. Damn it! I'll take that. We'll go this way. Did I just fall? Oh no. I just fell through a hole. Yeah, that sucks. Apparently there was a hole in the floor that I didn't see. So there is killed by a security bot, kills 12 bullet shot, pastime, damage taken. Again, that's how that works there. So we can go back to home base here. So as you can see, that was our daily run here. And now obviously daily run is not something I can click on because you can only do this once. And now you can see when you look over here, I'm now on the leaderboard and I recognize some of these folks, which is awesome. Gamertag VR. And me sitting here at the bottom, which is great. So yeah, that's how the leaderboards go on the daily run. So you do your daily run and see how far you can actually get and get on that leaderboard. So yeah, that's a little bit of what you guys can expect in Sweet Surrender. Of course, I showed you a very, very small taste of what the game is like. You know, obviously, you go in there and there's more, you encounter more enemies, bigger enemies, there's, you know, mini bosses and stuff like that. But the idea that you just saw is the same. Each level is procedurally generated when you go in there, and you're just trying to make it as far as possible, do upgrades on your arms, make it into the map, and kind of beat the adventure mode by getting to the very end without dying. And then there's daily runs that, you know, are randomly procedurally generated, and you're just trying to get the high score. So, if you're into roguelike VRs, this is a really, really good game. It's a lot of fun to try and basically beat your high score, and there's an incentive to come in here every day, of course, with the daily runs. So you can try and see what enemy types are being thrown at you and what's going to happen in that run, because you never know what you're going to be thrown at you. You never know what enemies are going to be showing up. You don't know what the maze is going to be like or what you're going to see when you turn around each corner. So keeps the game fresh and keeps the game always different every time you play it. The gun feels good. The mechanics feel good. The upgrades and stuff are cool. How everything works and the gun shooting, the reloading is really easy and stuff like that. So this is a really, really fun roguelike. This is something I'm going to be, you know, coming back to because it's really easy to get into. You pop in here, you do a daily run, you just go ahead and shoot some things, upgrade yourself, try to get as far as possible, and then do it again to keep going further and further into there. Keep unlocking new enemies, or not unlocking, but keep seeing new enemies, seeing new bosses, see what's going to happen within each turn. So really, really fun game, guys. If you guys have any questions about what you guys seen in today's video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.